Welcome to TRA's series of presentations on Public Transportation Agency Safety Plans, or PTASPs. In this presentation, we'll give a brief overview of Safety Management Systems, or SMS. For more than 25 years, TRA has provided technical and management consulting services in transportation and transit system safety, regulatory compliance, operations, maintenance, capital investment programming, asset management, security, and emergency preparedness. TRA is one of the most trusted consulting firms in the U.S. transit industry, and we've worked with transit agencies of all sizes throughout North America, including both bus and rail. Our expertise runs the gamut in public transit, and we also provide legal and policy expertise in public transit regulations and compliance. What exactly is SMS? It's a formal top-down organization-wide approach to managing safety risk and assuring the effectiveness of safety risk controls. SMS includes systematic procedures, practices, and policies to manage safety risk. SMS is divided into 4 components or pillars. They are safety management policy, safety risk management, safety assurance, and safety promotion. Agencies and states can find more information about SMS and the science behind it on the FTA's website. The first SMS pillar, Safety Management Policy, contains 3 requirements. Establish the necessary authorities, accountabilities, and responsibilities for implementing SMS. Include a process for employees to report safety conditions and establish protections for those employees, as well as a description of employee behavior that may result in disciplinary action, and communicate the policy throughout the organization. The second SMS pillar, Safety Risk Management, contains 3 broad requirements. First, hazard identification. Transit agencies must establish a safety hazard identification process, including identifying hazards, hazard sources, and hazard consequences. The activities and methods transit agencies use in the safety hazard identification process must apply system-wide, including not only day-to-day operations, but also organizational and state of good repair activities. Second, safety risk assessment. This is the process agencies use to evaluate safety risks and their consequences, and must include an evaluation of hazard probability and consequential severity. Using this assessment, agencies will then prioritize safety risks for mitigation or elimination. Third, safety risk mitigation. This process describes how agencies will mitigate or eliminate safety risks. Agencies must establish criteria for which risks need to be mitigated. The third SMS pillar, safety assurance, contains 3 requirements: safety performance monitoring and measurement, management of change, and continuous improvement. The first, safety performance monitoring and measurement, applies to all covered transit agencies, regardless of size. It aims to identify, collect, and analyze information from various sources throughout an agency's operations in order to monitor its SMS implementation and effectiveness. The second, management of change, includes identifying system changes which may introduce new hazards or impact safety performance, and evaluating these changes using the safety risk management process. It applies to any changes, including physical, organizational, and operational changes. Note that management of change is not required by small transit providers. The third is continuous improvement. This activity drives an agency's regular review and assessment of its safety performance. Note that continuous improvement is not required by small transit providers. The fourth SMS pillar, safety promotion, contains 2 main requirements: competencies and training and safety communication. The first, competencies and training, requires agencies to put in place a safety training program for all agency employees and contractors directly responsible for safety, including appropriate refresher training. Inherent in this process is the need for agencies to establish training requirements related to job functions responsible for safety. Agencies have flexibility in developing and tailoring their training programs for employees directly responsible for safety, and may be able to use existing training programs so long as they comply with Part 673. Likewise, agencies must determine which of their employees are directly responsible for safety. The second, safety communication, requires agencies to establish a process for communicating information related to safety and safety performance. At a minimum, this information must include hazards and safety risks related to employees and contractors' roles and responsibilities, as well as safety actions taken as a result of reports submitted through the Employee Safety Reporting Program. If you're interested in hearing more about public transportation agency safety plans, check out TRA's series of presentations. You can find all of them right on our website at traonline.com.